1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hikins, Trevor and Femi Mandariola.
We're not automatons.
No,
and just as a complete aside, you imagine it's sometimes probably tempting for a ref if he feels intimidated, threatened, for him to turn around and react and push the player. Now, they don't ever do that, to my knowledge, but it just reminds me of something I read this morning that, and I don't know whether it was in China or America, but there was a robot, there's a crowd of people talking to this robot, and then the robot suddenly turned on the crowd and started hitting them. And the owners of the robot had to pull it away because I think they must have tried to turn him off. But that comes to something, doesn't it? When these robots, which are getting very up to date with Elon Musk and stuff like that, and in America, in Vegas, where I should be going in April, they've got with this huge thing called the Sphere, which is a U2 with the opening band there. And there's thousands of speakers, the best sound system in the world. You go inside and it's a big circle. I don't know whether you've seen it on TV. It's called the Sphere. In fact, the company that built it offered to build one in London, over quite near to the where the Olympic Stadium is, the West Ham Stadium. But sadly, the London mayor said, no, we don't want that, which I felt was probably a poor decision, but I don't know all the facts. But yeah, so the Sphere is quite something else. And in there, they've got robots which you can talk to, you can ask questions. They look like people, not perfectly like people. They look like robots, but like a person in that sense. And you can talk to them. But the idea that one of these robots would turn around and start lashing out is sort of similar to the idea of a referee losing it, because if we feel threatened as humans, we do tend to, fight or flight. You could react. So anyway, yeah, I think refs, they do a pretty good job, and they keep themselves in good check. They take the abuse from the fans and sometimes the players, and of course, when there's a reason to have a go at a player, that tends to be easy to do by the pundits but by us as fans. And sometimes I think we should give them some slack, as I say.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we wouldn't have time to talk about our next topic. It'll have to be next week. It was the one where David Moyes was asked. I think there was a goal that was scored or something, and then it was disallowed because the referee was summoned by the VAR team. That was a penalty. That was a penalty decision, wasn't it? It seemed Maguire and someone else kind of pulled his shirt and he went down. And I have to say, just on that point, I think that was a stonewall penalty, but they decided it wasn't. Yeah. Right. So this is all we've got time for. Do you want to do the conclusion, bro? Please.
Yeah, that time went pretty quickly, actually. So again, we touched on a few interesting subjects, referees, and even robots. So we have a wide range of things here. But I hope you found something of interest. We look forward to watching us and listening to us again next week. Have a good week in the meantime. But for now, I'm Trevor and he calls me bruv.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. So it's a goodbye from me.
Yeah, goodbye from me.
This has been a Deep Stuff Radio podcast for Deep Stuff Records. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.
into our show. It's hosted by Cuz, the leader of our gang. Will make the show go with a bang and fund the